Hello, and welcome back to the semester premiere of District Debrief. My name is Lara.
And I'm Sydney. Although we're starting our second virtual semester, and many of you are watching from the comfort of your childhood twin-sized bed, there are still many students here in DC.
And if you're one of those students, congrats, you got to witness your first inauguration. Students come from all across the world to GW in order to experience a presidential inauguration. For GW students, politics is our sport, and this is our Super Bowl. This is our Game 9.
Sadly, even if you were in DC, instead of champagne and parties in the streets, you were met with this.
So, better luck next election, kids. Now, time for the headlines.
GW was quick to get in on the Bernie sitting down meme. However, they're still slow to firing Leblanc, and they sure are taking their sweet time with making GW worth $75K a year.
Well, we finally did it, guys. Joe Biden is president for one sole reason, GW Dems. If it wasn't for them, Biden would be eating ice cream in his basement.
On the night of the inauguration, a massive fireworks show was on display over the Washington Monument. Some people were lucky enough to see it from their dorms and apartments, while most people just heard the loud banging. And if you were like me, you ran and slipped out of the shower, turned on the news, and called your mom because you thought it was a bombing.
The White House communications director made it clear that, quote, Biden is not going to be breaking news at 1 a.m. on Twitter. Don't get me wrong, that's a relief, but I think the even bigger relief is knowing that the president will no longer have a butler bring him Diet Coke at the click of a button, especially after this.
On the eve of Inauguration Day, CNN political director David Shanlin noted the beauty of the night by saying the light shining on the reflection pool were almost extensions of Joe Biden's arms embracing America. Frankly, I don't know if I really want Biden sniffing my head, let alone hugging America, but the sentiment was nice.
During a Senate session on Friday, when Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was explaining the parameters for former President Trump's second impeachment in February, he said that, quote, Donald John Trump incited the erection against the United States. He then fixed his pants and was good to go.
Former President Trump left for his Florida resort, Mar-a-Lago, on Wednesday on Air Force One for the last time, and as he left, Frank Sinatra's classic My Way began to play. I mean, that is probably the most accurate statement I have ever seen.
During her Inauguration Day performance, Lady Gaga wore an outfit that seems a little familiar. Is she trying to tell us something? Are we gonna turn into the Hunger Games? I call being Katniss.
A 22-year-old named Amanda Gorman performed a poem she wrote called The Hill We Climb at the inauguration. She has become an overnight sensation, gaining 3 million Instagram followers in a week. So, for all those wannabe social media influencers and Instagram models out there, you now know what it takes to make it big. Just read a poem on national TV so good that it outshines Joe Biden and Lady Gaga. Good luck!
The International Space Station recorded a bright flash of light coming from Earth Wednesday morning. The source is reported to have been Melania Trump's smile as she was leaving the White House.
Did anyone else notice how Biden's hair was sticking up for his entire inauguration speech? I really hope his first act as president was firing his hairdresser.
Media executives are now worried that the end of the Trump administration will cause newscast ratings to drop. Apparently, a pandemic, an economic collapse, and a new president isn't enough to keep people's attention anymore. You need to have a literal movie villain as the president. And before you get mad at me, Donald Trump inspired the villain from Back to the Future, too.
Well, that's all for today. I hope everyone is enjoying their break from tweet frenzy, spray tans, and comb overs.
If this was a breakup, this would be the best breakup ever. We don't even have to block him on social media because he's already banned.
Cheers to the new year and good luck to the White House cleaning staff that has to sage the out of the West Wing.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.